Welcome to History with Master Squishies. In today's video, we'll be covering the history of the Cheeto, we'll be going over who made it, the design, what nations used it, some of the battles that took place in, and how it performs in-game. To start off with, the Type 4 Cheeto was an Imperial Japanese medium tank designed in 1943 to 1944 and would reach a total production number of 2 completed tanks and as many as 4 extra chassis. The Cheeto was a prototype medium tank meant to replace the Type 97 Chiha as a counter to the M4 Sherman, but delays and issues with the program led to the Type 3 Chinu taking its place. The Cheeto was the most advanced Japanese tank to reach the production stage. However, production was heavily limited due to the American strategic bombing and submarine operations. Even with the shortages, Mitsubishi Heavy Industries thought they could achieve a production number of 20 units per month, while Kobe Steel could produce 5 per month. This was never achieved though, and only 6 chassis are known to have been made, and only 2 tanks finished. The 2 finished Cheeto tanks were eventually dumped into Lake Hamana to avoid capture, but one was retrieved while the other is still under the water. The Type 4 Cheeto chassis was also used as a base for the creation of the Chiso armored track carrier, the Nato self-propelled gun, and the Hato self-propelled mortar. The planned Kato self-propelled gun uses the design of the Nato, and one might think it's based off the Cheeto chassis. However, this is wrong, and is actually based off the Type 5 Chiri medium tank. The Type 4 Cheeto was equipped with a single turret, mounted with a Type 5 75mm gun, and a secondary Type 97 heavy tank machine gun. It had a minimum of 12mm of armor, and a maximum of 75mm of armor. It had a crew of 5, a weight of 30 tons, a length of 6.42 meters or 21.1 feet, a width of 2.87 meters or 9.5 feet, a height of 2.87 meters or 9.5 feet, and a max speed of 28 miles per hour. Next we'll move on to its operational history. Due to the Cheeto being a prototype tank, it never saw combat. In fact, of the 2 completed tanks, it's still unknown whether the pre-production Cheeto was even mechanically operational. Finally, we'll move on to how it performs in War Thunder versus how it performed historically. The Cheeto in War Thunder is pretty well done. The minimum armor is 20mm when it should be 12mm, and the maximum armor is right at 75mm. The gun is right with it being a Type 5 75mm gun, and the secondary is right with it being a Type 97 machine gun. Finally, the speed is almost right at 27.9 miles per hour when it should be 28 miles per hour. All in all, the Cheeto is well done and there's nothing that needs to be changed. I would like to see 2 of the vehicles I mentioned earlier, the Hato and the Kato, be added to the game, but let me know what you think. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, squish that like button, subscribe, and let me know what you want to hear about next. I'll see you in the next one.